Landforms. You have studied about the different continents. Do you find the surface of Earth similar everywhere? No. Earth's surface is not uniform everywhere but very diverse. Some places have skyrocketing mountains, whereas others have plateaus. And somewhere it is flat land or plains. The surface of Earth keeps on changing slowly and continuously due to internal and external processes. Do you know what are mountains, plateaus, plains? You might have seen or visited mountains, plateaus and plains, but do you know what is the difference between these? To understand these features, let's discuss them one by one. A mountain. A mountain is a mass of land considerably higher than the surrounding area. It is generally more than 600 meters above the sea level and has a narrow or conical peaks. Mountains are a group of very high hills forming long chains called ranges. Most of the mountains are formed of more than one chain parallel to each other. For example, are Himalayas. The Himalayas in the northern part of our country have three major ranges extending from west to east. Mountains exist in many parts of the world. All the mountains do not look alike. Some of these are very tall and have pointed peaks. They are called the young mountains. The Himalayas are examples of young mountains. Some mountains are low in height with rounded peaks. They are called the old mountains, like the Aravalli Mountains. Plateau is another kind of landforms found on the surface of the earth. A plateau is a broad and rather flat area of land rising sharply above the surrounding lowlands with an average height of 500 to 600 meters. They appear like tablelands. Most of them cover thousands of square kilometers in area. The Deccan Plateau of India is an example of a plateau. Some of the plateaus are quite high, but they do not have pointed peaks like the mountains. The Tibet or the Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau of the world. Large parts of Africa, Australia, Asia, and North America are occupied by plateaus. Relatively low lands with flat surface and with an average height less than 100 meters on the earth are called plains. Most of the plains are almost at the sea level, while the others may have a slightly undulating surface. The Indo-Gangetic Plain in the northern part of India is an example of an almost flat plain or rising slightly above it. Plains are important for agriculture because they are made with alluvium soil and hence are very fertile, which provide good grazing for livestock. This is the reason that the plains are densely populated.